Okay, well, we are back. It is Monday, and we're playing some Transformers today. Hopefully everyone had a pretty enjoyable weekend and stuff. There we go. Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Whoa. There's a limp plunge.
Still shot.
Good morning, my people. Oh. Just trying to tell. The machine was leaning a little bit, but...
A big game hunter has kidnapped several of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime into a trap. Will Optimus become this twisted hunter's next trophy? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
What's up, John Cornish, Irish Luck? Good morning, my friends. I'm just noticing this machine is clearly leaning a little bit. I can tell the ball is just slightly going left, but whatever. Whatever. I'm fine with that. There we go.
Still shot. We stand together. Can Grimlock eat ball now? Tech spec collected.
Or a matchbook, right, J-Perbs? It's funny how sensitive... Airball City. It's funny how sensitive moving a machine can be and put it out of level. So I thought this... So I still have to re-level all the machines now that I'm pretty sure they're exactly where I want them. But... I thought this one was fine because I only moved it a couple inches, but it's leaning a little bit, maybe half a degree. So not nothing, but one ball locked. I forget what I was going to do. What was I about to do? So I kind of rebuilt this rig, moved a bunch of stuff around, lightened it up. I had these two big like platforms that had, you know, my mouse pad and a full-sized mouse. It's gone. It was so heavy. I've moved my Roadcaster up so it's out of the way, my mixer. Oh, it's so light, and actually I feel like it was interfering with the game before. I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways. I have a little bit of a voice that is missing today, unfortunately. I don't know what from, but... Morning, Captain Booty Tickle also, by the way, and everyone. Nice to see you in the chat. Well, I remember what I was going to do. go. This music is going... Oddly, cartoon music from the 80s triggers heavy copyright warnings. So, I'll keep my eye out for that, but not a lot I can do. Other than just not streaming on YouTube, I could do that, but for certain ones. What's up, Toxic Pro? So we are live streaming pinball machines today. Welcome to the things.
Keep up the collecting. Saving technique.
All right. Part of me just wanted the first game to end.
Run the data through our decoder. Better luck next time. You did well.
Yeah, right. Well, it's that time of the week again to get the week started with some pinball, you know. Being away out of town this weekend, I was able to like do some pinball stuff, like, you know, a bit of social media and research. I didn't buy anything, so I mean, that's a good thing if you ask my wife. And of course, I was waiting for a package. I got in my car, drove home, and then the package arrived at my place, my little vacation spot. I was like, shit, I gotta go back.
We now return to the Transformers.
The Transformers. I would love to have the voice of the guy doing like my voicemail for work. I do not answer voice calls. We do not take unsolicited emails.
Do not let Grownup eat this. Next episode of The Transformers. I accept the challenge.
The Solar Needle. There we go. We're finding some flow. Or not. Just catching up in the chat, talking about V-pins. I actually have, you know, it's a rabbit hole to go down the V-pin rabbit hole, but the thing I can't miss out on is lately a bunch of my friends are playing in like the little tournament leagues and stuff. What's up, Dan DeReen on the faceplace too? Yeah, man, I'm really loving this game, and I've decided that it's the music and the callouts. The shots are pretty good, but the music and the callouts really do it for me. I didn't realize there was that nostalgia level since I was like, you know, pretty young when it came out. Was watching Retro Ralph posted a video of a pretty cool mod for this game. I want to say it was Magic Mods or something. Anyways, yeah, this machine is leaning. Damn it. It's like something that goes over here. Looks kind of like a plastic castle. I don't know if there's significance to the castle, but there we go.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier.
And away we go!
See, there starts to become a pretty significant flow in this one.
There is still a chance. Time is running out.
So the rock base mountain thing, it's the crashed Autobot ship. I see. What's up, Flipper Rappertown? Yeah, game looks dope. It is dope. It is starting to show up on location in a few places, Transformers. So you're in Sweden. Let's see. What time is it there? It's like 8:30 a.m. Pacific time. Where I am. Let's go.
Skill shot.
The playfield is now 2x. What good will it do you?
We need all the energon we can get.
You think you can stop me with that attempt?
Teletran 1. Scan for deception.
In the next episode of
It's 5:30 in the afternoon. Okay, in Stockholm.
Hit action button to select.
Let me keep trying the harder missions. But
Energon stored.
there we go. I told you guys last week, I messaged Stern and asked if there was an airball fix, and I didn't get a reply at all. Which is strange. Maybe they thought I was kidding. I'm not kidding. Might have to get one of those mods the community's made. We're talking about the somewhat airball issue happening back here. No big deal. Lots of games have airballs. What's up, Busted Chops? Arthur, sir.
That is quite a score.
Microbots 10 minutes. Because I don't think I've played the Microbots mode before. Yeah, Dan, I think I am going to order one today. I know a few friends have mentioned the elevator. Yes, this is a real pinball machine. Multi-camera setup live stream of pinball. Welcome to the channel, my friends.
I am forever grateful.
This is pinball, real pinball.
As I I expected.
You did well.
Yeah, Cookie Clicker Legend, you're not wrong. I also am getting balls, air balls, just hitting from the flipper, but mainly the couple things that are airballing a little bit more than, well, this is the thing. Okay, so even Stranger Things has, you know, drop targets that are straight in front of you, and they're known to be high hazard, but do they also airball? I don't really think they airball that much. Maybe the flippers are just like defaulted to a little bit lower setting. Who knows? I don't know. I heard also there was maybe some sort of like something you can put a foam behind the drop targets. I might consider that, because that is what I think is probably the most annoying, because you do need quite a bit of power to get up the right ramp and to rip that spinner. So I don't really want to turn the flippers down, but anyways, good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. My name is Aaron. This is the Grownup Adjacent Pinball live stream,
Grimlock smash!
where I live stream and talk about pinball with the community pretty much every day, live and unscripted. A person that talks about pinball, that actually plays pinball, buys pinball, and goes and plays on location. Not just a pretty face that talks about it, but
Conquest of the universe rests upon the immediate termination of all Autobots.
Cookie Clicker Legend, yeah. Well, I don't know if you'll learn a lot watching this channel, but anyways, yeah, the other day I went and played a Pokemon on location and I got all the 4 high scores. I'm like, I might be able to GC this, but then my wife called. She's like, you gotta come home. It was at a place that I found on Pinball Map when I was traveling. Oh, I tried the bumper.
Do not worry. I've got you. All saved.
Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. There was an
Lock.
acceptable save. RB Wings, am I getting lock hole rejects? You mean at the center lock? I have not what I would call many, like a ton, but
Still shot.
that shot I just hit is the one that's reject. That shot I just hit is the one that's rejecting the most. And part of it is shot quality, but
Go for Dinobot Jackbot.
it's kind of doing what the Jurassic Park tower shot does, is, you know, even with a good solid shot, it doesn't work half the time. See, like that. That's annoying. I don't know why it does that, but
Keep up the collecting.
there we go. Awesome. Thank you, Matt. Yeah, I try to have, like, you know, fun, wholesome gameplay without, like, you know, trying to be
Captive ball for playfield multiplayer.
trying to be too edgy or have some, like, you know, fake opinion.
Double scoring.
episode of The Transformers.
Just start rage baiting. I don't know. I've seen a few creators be who they're not really in person, and it's strange. I'll be real until I get desperate. Who knows? What's up, Jay? Also, so I do have a Beetlejuice. I won't be getting a Sonic.
Perhaps we can use the space bridge to our advantage.
Oh, what a pity.
Busted Chops. I know. I appreciate that comment too. I try to be, you know, who I am in person. I mean, we all have our days when we get, you know, cornered or attacked, but generally
You are a natural shot.
pretty mild-mannered individual.
Something is coming through the space bridge.
I now lead the Decepticons. This time, Megatron will fall, and I will rise. Spin 6.
I love all spinner sounds, to be honest.
Good laser beam.
The next episode
Let's
of
go.
The Transformers.
Spend Energon to make mission easier.
So Jay on TikTok says, get a Beetlejuice or a Sonic, forget Bon Jovi. Unpopular opinion, but based on playing those three
Mission
games, Bon
energized.
Jovi is the best out of the three. And I don't like Bon Jovi music.
You need flesh, creature.
You have had the only warning I intend to use. Ravage. Oh, no, you don't.
Card collected.
Go for the final blow. Time added.
Follow me.
All right. I like it when it feels like the shots just start to be on autopilot. No.
This won't help. You're destined to fail.
Matt, I have maybe at one point I've done short content on the games room. I just did a bit of a redesign in here, so I'll probably do a bit of a short video on what the games room looks like. But basically, it's all lined up here with 5 games behind me, and then 3 more lined up there. I will do another one. Just because people are curious.
The Autobots need Energon to function. The Decepticons need Energon to conquer. You may want to aim a little to the right.
I will do the shooting around here.
I'm getting the scores up a little bit. See?
Shoot Captain
Oh,
Ball
for
for
fuck's
playfield multiplier.
Sorry.
It is not over yet.
playfield is now at 2x.
So that's one reason why I sort of don't want to turn my right flipper down. Like the upper right one. I really don't want to turn it down. It's hardly ever making that shot, but the air balls are like scary sometimes.
Report.
Pew.
Transmission of data successful.
Is it deciding what to do with the ball?
Now, Megatron.
Then you better get some help, Prime.
There's a reject on the ball lock.
Let us stop Megatron once and for all.
Use too much power against the Autobots.
Megatron. Do you yield?
And Dan, I do think I already have those turned down. We'll take a look. Which is called the jazz shot. These? Yeah, if anything, my playfield is a little bit flat as well.
Devastated. Crush the Autobots.
Next episode of The Transformers.
This will help later when we fight Megatron.
Oh, thank you.
Prepare for battle. Operation Warfare.
Here it is. Starscream, get that extra ball.
It's annoying.
Shoot for Soundwave.
Time is running out. 5, 4, 3.
Time added.
Another one in Soundwave.
final shot. Let me aid you in this fight. 3, 2, 1. We're out of time. Disengage and retreat.
Pathetic.
I played Munsters this weekend. Munsters had some extreme bricking issues in my copy I was playing anyway.
Decepticons incoming.
I just kept hitting the same 2 posts
And
with
roll out.
every shot. They had wide ramps, but I just kept hitting the same 2 posts. All right, I got the extra ball. Sweet. I was just about to say the extra ball's nearly unobtainable, but no, it's not. That was a weird delayed reaction.
Double jackpot. Go for the side ramp. Jackpot.
Card collected.
Oh, shoot. No.
You did your best. That is all anyone can ask of us.
Yeah, Doc Engineer. The theme is cool. I do like the theme in Munsters. It was just I played a pretty, let's say, well used copy. It was so dark and what's up, Rex, as well? Rex, Doc Engineer, J Perps, Dan, all nice to see you all wherever you are, whatever platform you're watching on. So Rex FTW, what do you think of Winchester? Honestly, what are your honest thoughts? Are you still in the honeymoon phase?
I will win by any means.
That's true. I do think Winchester is an excellent game.
Decepticons, retreat!
What's up, Osa Vet as well? Osa Vet, what do you think of Winchester? I know we're both Barrels of Fun fans, but
The Autobots discover a lagoon filled
The
with
Piss
electrum,
Lagoon.
an indestructible substance.
The Lagoon of
Will the
Piss.
Decepticons steal
It's a
it all
hard
for
shooter.
themselves? As we begin this episode of
I find it very hard, and I'm not getting super deep. I'm not getting super deep through the modes because it's a little bit hard, but the theme and immersion, right? The theme and immersion are on a whole other level. And an example being like Beetlejuice and Winchester. If you played them side by side, both of them have pretty good theme immersion, pretty good dollar value of stuff in them. Winchester just shoots way better, you know? Yeah, Rex, that's the thing too. In Winchester, I'm still like learning how to use the keys at the right time and get a bit of strategy. Yeah, Labyrinth also. Labyrinth was one that, you know, it was not a bad game.
Decepticon tech spec card collected.
And I'm
Time is running out.
not hitting a lot of the Piss Lake shots.
3, 2,
I'm trying to hit the time extender. There I did. Yes. If you hit Optimus in the shins, you get a bit more time. I've learned.
Tech spec collected.
Come on in, the Electron 5!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time is up. No!
Card collected.
Love that sound. Nostalgia porn. So Osavet playing Winchester, how do you trap up at all? I find I cannot physically trap up. Like, I can't deal with it anymore. It's too hard. It's too much. You can't trap up whatsoever. Maybe the game was meant to be played at 8 degrees. I was talking to someone about Winchester and the flippers, and they're just like, oh yeah, you just have to adjust them. They're far apart and they're set wrong. I'm like, oh, okay.
Cybertron
I don't like to
has
adjust those
gifted us.
things, but shit.
I must have your name.
All right, well, there we go. A little GC action. Happy Monday. Things happening on normal presets, too. I forget who asked earlier about this game does throw copyright warnings, by the way. A bunch of them.
You stood by our side, and for that I am forever grateful. We have a new champion.
There we go.
Oh, better luck next time.
We made a difference.
We made
That
a
is
difference.
all we can ask for.
The audio, I'm telling you, that's what makes this one. Well, the modes, this game's starting to grow on me, I'll tell you. The modes, the audio, you know. Just catching up in the chat, looking at my buttons, looking at my things. How's everyone's Monday doing? Did anyone do any pinball stuff this weekend? Was there any pinball action in your life? Any other interesting things happening? Oh, Doc Imagineer with the hot take. So you love Transformers, but the game puts you to sleep. Have you played much of it or just watched me play it and I put you to sleep? Maybe I put you to sleep. Rex with another hot take. It's a solid modern game, not much innovation, but just the regular stuff really well. Well, you know, the shooting of the ball, I think, is an underrated. I think the shooting of the ball is a thing that we're not talking about enough. I was watching one of the when there was a presentation of from the game designers, it talked about like how much went into like making this repeatable. So I think that is a bit innovative, having a ball shoot. Maybe there's other games that do that, but I was saying in another live stream, I think that anytime a game comes out, there should be one rule. It needs to have at least one or two pieces of innovation, something new. It doesn't have to be a complicated mech, but something new. You know what I'm saying? Like the rotating table, the building, the shooting of the ball, a transforming transformer. Something innovative. Cookie Cooker hates you hate the Transformer. You hate all Transformers or just Transformers the game? The unhittable mystery shot. Where is that one? Back there? You mean right across? I'm just going to put something on in the background. You mean the extra ball shot that holds the ball, like the physical ball lock? I also find that is, it sucks, especially when it's lit to like finish a mode. I just wanted something on in the background. Yeah, it is definitely a good skill shot, like an 8 million skill shot. I hate when it's flashing extra ball and it's so hard to like hit. Winchester has one of those too. Like a big, huge ramp that is nearly unhittable, unrepeatable. What's up, FS Cap'n? Welcome to the things today too. Happy Monday, my friend. Yeah, in Osavet, I seem to be lucky, and I keep hitting that 8 million skill shot. But in the game, when it's flashing extra ball, I'm like, I usually drain out and then lose the chance. You want to know a secret, Osavet, also? When I'm not streaming, I play, I would say 300% better. I just enjoy the chat, though. I enjoy the community. But you know?
Well, hello there.
I was just looking, this game is also only at 0.89 code, and it feels like I haven't hit any code issues yet or bugs in the code. So it has that going for it. The Cookie Clicker Legend, the only shot that I currently dislike is, I don't know what you call this shot, but the combiner where you have to go up and then up that thing. It's just rattling constantly. Something about the ball guides maybe need to get bent. I can see the ball guide looks a little bit like it makes it kind of bottleneck a bit. Yeah. Even on a solid shot, it doesn't go up. That's why, like, reducing the flippers, I was worried about reducing the flippers, and that is frustrating. My Jurassic Park does that. My Jurassic Park, like, the tower shot is absolute garbage. Like, it was made on a Friday. And even with a solid shot, even with a, those vertical scoop things, they got no place in Pinball. Like, I know they're in a lot of games, but like, fuck, they fail. So they just don't work. My John Wick, like vertical scoop thing, vertical ramp. What do you call those things? I don't know, like the wave ramp. I know I call them something that upsets me. So are they all called wave ramps though? I thought they were just called the wave ramp in Jaws. And it is cool when it works, but like, I remember Pepperidge Farms remembers when ramps just always worked. Now we're like, oh my God, it feels like a game from the 90s because the ramps work. But I think it's kind of like we want flow, we want some different geometry. We don't want the fan layouts, but then these shots are just, a little tight, a little challenging. I do like, I initially thought I would not like that, Optimus is just a bash toy. It's fine because it's an important shot. Hitting Optimus's shins is an important shot for mode starts, time extensions and stuff. And I like how I can hit it from the right flipper. I can like sneak in there. And so I do like that. I'm just catching up. Yeah, I believe that is true. But yeah, like after the other day when I was mentioned earlier, I was playing Munsters, and I'm like, it was nice because there was like 4 wide, I call them a wide berth shot, but like wide shots. And even with wide shots, it doesn't mean they're repeatable every time or that they're easy. If it's a ramp that's wide, that's far away, it's still hard to hit sometimes. I want wide ramps that are close to you. All right, Daniel Moore. Well, feel better, my friend. I hope you're feeling better. Daniel, a viewer from YouTube, is in the hospital. Hope wishing you a fast recovery or healing or treatment. Document. It's definitely Monday. Robot in disguise.
Where's that traitor Starscream?
Oh, that was like an unforgivable.
This will only prolong your
Ah, there we go.
Of the Transformers.
One nice thing about those stand-ups dead center. The ball hits them, then it gets spin, and it just goes in.
I accept the challenge.
Make Grimlock want to munch metal.
Has anyone played Transformers in like a league yet? Has there been? I know.
Impulses. Evil brain impulses.
I'm curious how it plays in a tournament. So in a tournament, Rex, was it a long player? So Cookie, is it a long player? Or do they set it up to be damaging? Yeah, that's the other thing too, because I also say, well, I don't really find this pop bumper hazardous, but I have my left lane post down. So. What's up, Santon? You did the launch tournament in Fort Lauderdale. My local that I've done launch parties at, they haven't seemed too excited about doing more tournaments. There's so many like little league tournaments around here and not enough people. So, and I don't think they got a Transformers. I would have done a launch party with them. I should ask. I didn't ask actually. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Get a little handsy there. That's pretty good, Santon. 32 is good. It's a solid showing for a normal league night or a tournament or a Stern Army launch party. That is good turnout. I should have trusted the pin. I don't. I've trust issues.
Not over yet.
Autobots discover a lagoon filled with electrum, an indestructible substance. Will the Decepticons steal it all for themselves? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Spoiler alert, it's piss.
Card collected.
We haven't much time.
Time
There we
added.
go.
Get more points. 2x scoring.
I will be fine. I am paid with die-cast construction. Go for the final blow.
Come on in, the electro's fine.
Time is up.
Come on. I'll be honest, I suck at getting the final blow.
Audio disruptor waves.
Next time, you won't be saved.
Yes.
Shoot
Yes,
for
Link.
sound wave.
Power drive, take to the skies and distract the Decepticons.
Shiznit. Shoot again. Giving me some extra ball save.
You are destined to fail.
Card collected.
Retreat. Never!
We need all the energon.
That was
we can
interesting.
get.
Decepticon test card collected. That didn't hurt. Tech spec collected.
I will send Bumblebee to scout ahead.
In the next episode of The Transformers.
Yeah, it kind of hung up on
This mission.
the rollover wire.
Energon stored.
Oh,
I am taking on fire. This is a battle of attrition.
you know, one thing I would say that Elizabeth Gieski's code is excellent in this game. I believe she's going to be a sought after code designer for future games for sure. Yeah, 0.89 or 87, whatever the code is on Transformers, it's excellent.
Time added.
There we go.
5, 4,
Work, Dinobots. Now follow me.
we are out of time.
Such heroic nonsense.
Let us decode that sequence.
So
Fortune
Santon,
smiles upon us this day.
earlier in today's live stream, I GC'd it at like 400 and something million. But for a while, my GC was my friend Eden, had like 350 million. Yeah, Rex, also my I'm just putting on some background music. It's not over, folks. But actually, I'm gonna sit for a second. I need to sit for a second. Hopefully, this scene is still good. Oof. But yeah, talking a little bit about Winchester. My Winchester, thank you for the new follow, my friend. All the new follows help, whatever platform you're on. I really appreciate it. My Winchester also had no issues out of the box. I only had one ball trap where I had to pull the glass off, but I think it was like almost like a fluke that it happened. A ball ended up being under that kind of ramp next to the turntable with Winchester, and the ball was like stuck in there. And so the ball search wouldn't free it. And I think the servo motor thought it was going to bind up. So I had to take the glass off, but that was the only issue so far. Out of the box though, like I said, I think the flippers need to be adjusted a bit. They're basically pointing at your dick when you're playing. They're too low. That's just my opinion. Like, Keith Elwin and Gomez have been known to have their flippers a little bit flatter in past games. This is a whole other level. The flippers like point at your sack. What's up, Johnny Button? Welcome to the things. I thought for a minute you might not make it today, but Rex, that's good. Yeah, I mean, well, they talk about like, you know, car commercials, like that initial quality. What's up, Jay Biscuity as well? Shout out to you guys. Nice to see you. That initial quality you got with Winchester was definitely apparent. I did have one thing. I felt like the games were a little dusty. Winchester and Beetlejuice were a little dusty when they got here. They needed like a bit of a shop vac, or what? Not a shop vac, but a wipe down. Stern must have a few people sitting there wiping the games. But yeah, initially, so far so good with Winchester. I hope the code continues to be, you know, refined. The music and sound is I think there is probably, yeah, mine was definitely, I mean, Beetlejuice was much worse, but both of them were a little dusty. They need a Swiffer or a blowdown. Someone needs to do a job of blowing those machines down. Hey, what? So my daughter's like 11 or 12, I'm not sure. And she quite often, she's starting to pick up on, so I've got to be really careful because I have a constant stream of humor like that, where I'll incorporate some sort of, she's like, what did you say, Daddy? I'm like, oh, never mind. She's starting to pick up on it. I have to insert a little bit of a filter. It's possible, Rex, yeah. I'll be honest. I've talked before about, you know, my thoughts and feelings on generalized FOMO disorder that we experience in this current way of buying pinball. I hate it. I hate that it's a thing, but I think that the manufacturers are going to try to find a way to have games be in demand, but not make it so people are so scorned or upset when they miss out. Because it's pretty frustrating that a game as good as, you know, Winchester is unobtainium now. And I think what Barrels of Fun is doing with their club, and also they're not doing permanently limited titles. Like I think Bon Jovi, they said they have the right to reproduce it later. Let's say if it's a hit, or if even distros just want to keep it for sale and they produce 6 at a time. So Spooky and Well, obviously Stern, but Spooky, Stern, JJP, they keep making a couple games here and there. Like I know that even, for example, Looney Tunes, they kept making a few here and there, even though it was from a couple years ago at Spooky. So I think the whole idea of we're making 500 and that's it, you'll never see it again. I think it was cool to do that. I just don't want to I hope that it doesn't upset the people that never got one or never got something. But I'm just a guy in his basement talking to people on their phones or their computers, on their couches or in their offices, working while lurking. And yeah, so Rex, I see it as a bit of a, they got to be aware for marketing because, it's known that let's make an example we can all kind of probably relate to. Let's say you go to a restaurant, you get food poisoning. You get gravy pants from eating at some restaurant. And you get gravy pants from eating at this restaurant that you used to like. You used to go there all the time. Physically getting gravy pants it'll get stuck in your memory more than those good chicken fingers you had for years. All that good chicken finger memory can be wiped out by one session of gravy pants. It is, don't forget, when Winchester was released and when Winchester came out, people are like, oh, unlicensed theme. It wasn't until a few people played it and they're like, holy shit, this is a wicked layout. And with Carl bringing that, excitement to a design as well, and us hearing, well, he's been working on it forever. Well, that was part of the factor too. So, anyways, thank you for the new follows, everyone. I know there's been a couple today, a couple on the Facebook and stuff, but
me Grimlock kick butt.
let's play a little bit more with some shiny balls.
More than meets the eye. Autobots wage their battle to destroy the evil forces of the Decepticons, the Transformers.
Well, Johnny Button said a very good point about... Johnny Button says a lot of good points, as do many of you, but we talked about this.
Where is that traitor Starscream?
So if there's a FOMO game and it turns out it sucks, people aren't going to want to they're not going to take a risk next time. And there are some unobtainium games that are truly not that fun to play, but they're just unobtainium because of scarcity.
Skill shot.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier.
Never give up. Keep up the collecting.
Yeah, John, I know we're talking about the same games, I'm sure. There's one game I'm hanging on to basically because my daughter likes it. Not GTF, another one. Oof.
This will help later when we fight Megatron. Let me help you in this fight. Take cover.
I think any edition of GTF is special. Oh, shiznit. Come on. Ah. Son of a...
What is it?
Better luck next time.
Autobots. Over.
Santon, I think there's about 16 games in this basement. If you ask my wife, there's 9.
We now return to the Transformers.
What's up, sneaky walrus? I think so, Doc.
Not even close.
And yeah, if it helps your case, I've used it often. I tell my wife, I'm like, yeah, but Henry's got 38 games.
Got you.
She didn't bite.
Big Game Hunter has kidnapped several of the Autobots to lure Optimus Prime into a trap.
It's
Will
totally
Optimus become
cookie
this
cutter.
twisted hunter's
I should
next
have a
trophy
hidden back
as
room.
we begin this episode of The Transformers.
I should trap up more. When I have fun, I just don't trap up as much.
Too bad. You are going to win anyway.
Big rocks.
For Dinobot jackpot.
Goodbye, friend.
I don't own a Deadpool. I played Deadpool this weekend, though, at a place called the Ruckus Room 2 in Bellingham, Washington. So how much did you raise your Winchester flips? You mean, I don't know what you mean. You mean move the flippers? I didn't. I haven't moved them yet. I want to move them. I haven't given in, but I'm like, I haven't changed the angle yet, Rex. Yeah, basically the flippers are still pointing directly at my nards in Winchester. I want to, and I'm convinced the flippers are 3 inches apart. It's funny because you know how I can't get a caliper in there to measure them, but they're far apart. They're like, what was the game? Ghostbusters, or is it Ghostbusters or Ninja Turtles that had the...
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier.
Deadpool is a fun pinball machine. It's one of those ones that graphics are fun, the music's fun.
The playfield is now 2x. What good will it do you?
Good question.
Mystery is lit.
I now lead the Deception Hunt.
I've been hit.
Autobots will pay for this!
Megatron has discovered the heart of Cybertron, a device of immense power. The Autobots shrink themselves down and enter Megatron to retrieve the heart. But are they up for the task? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Megatron's plan is as outdated as he is.
Shut up, Megatron.
I should be leader, not Megatron.
You saw Starstreak!
Let us Cybertron.
Thank you for the new follow, Austin and Will on the faceplace.
Brain impulses. Evil brain impulses.
Reject. Oh, that was my own doing.
This'll ground you for good, Laserbeak.
Shoot for sound wave.
Go, look out!
Time added.
No time added.
Skill shot.
We could call them Trudeau Gapes. Maybe not.
Skill shot.
For
5. Fate has given us another chance.
boom, 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 boom.
Skill shot. Barrage tuned his possible and get behind.
Want to maximize our shot rejects. We want to hit all the reject shots at
You
once.
won't be saved next time.
Destroy Autobots.
Good work, Dinobots. Now follow me.
You'll be sorry. Go ahead. Get the extra ball. You'll need it. Decepticon Tech Spec Con.
Teletran 1, report.
Transmission of data successful.
All right, let's go.
It's just you and me now, Megatron.
Then you better get some help.
Of course, I hit the red shots. How do you avoid shots in a multi-ball? Let's get serious. That's not fair. Life's not fair.
Why throw away your life so recklessly?
Jackpot is lit.
Locked into the ball. What's up, Ken? Yeah, I love this pen too. There are some shots that are a little, you know, rattly, but a lot of that could be my skill or shot quality at the given time. Ah. Thank you, Santa. Dino. Got to hit the dino jackpot, which I am never able to hit. The ball always has something else in mind, like a world tour, apparently. Oh!
Audio disruptor waves.
There, did I get it?
Dinobot jackpot.
All that effort for a 3 million. That was not worth it.
Rockhound 942 subscribed to the channel for 9 months.
Awesome, Rockhound. Thank you for the sub.
Shoot for
Subs and gift subs, my friends. They really help out. Help me keep doing the thing. So thank you for the support. Thorbon, yeah, I haven't been to a cidercade yet. I've heard about them in the Texas area. A good friend of mine is in Houston proper. So I'm in Houston. Yeah, the one in Austin. We were in Austin. We went to a different place when we were there. I forgot the name. Awesome, Ken. Yeah, so I think a lot of people that sub to my channel use their Amazon Prime to sub, so I appreciate it. Yeah, I think it was Pinballs we went to, Thorbon, but...
Decepticons incoming. Autobots, transform and roll out. Transform.
That's the classic sound. Oh, come on. Extra ball's lit. Let's see if I can find my way into there. Like now? No. The extra ball.
All added. Triple jackpot. Triple jackpot. Go for the side lamp. Triple jackpot. Super jackpot. Superior.
That insider connected sound, am I right? Pure dopamine.
Must be up to something. Tickle Grimlock. Your weakness is pitiful.
I started to have fun. I start to get a little careless when I'm not having fun, but that's life.
I will do the shooting around here.
shot.
That's it. Dang it. Some sort of high score.
Celebrate.
We'll take it. We'll take it, baby. Gap. Not to be confused with gape. I'm just looking at that robot adjacent post. It doesn't include Transformers on it. I'm gonna update it. There we go.
You stood by our side, and for that I am forever grateful.
Friends, thank you for the like, my friend. I appreciate it.
Autobot history.
Better luck next time, Autobot. Giving up so soon.
I wonder how good the topper is for this one, truly. It looks cool, but does it talk the whole time? That would be cool. I'm gonna hop right back into gameplay.
Return to the Transformers.
Yeah, Broncos, I think a few of them are kind of that rotating head, similar one. I mean, they did get it right with Foo Fighters and Black Knight, though. It's pretty cool on Foo Fighters. Also tells you which modes you've completed and... Yes.
Super skill shot.
Plus 10 ball save seconds. Oh, trusted the post there. Some non-consensual post action. Stop! Oh, ball saver. Thank you.
Saved.
I couldn't do it 3 times. Yeah, Broncos, I also have the Metallica one. Initially, I thought, I'm like, oh, it's kind of boring, but it actually looks really badass in person. It's like that stainless steel. Yeah, I think Dur13, thank you for the sub, by the way. Also, I think the topper for this looks good. I just wonder when it'll ship. It's on pre-order. They're pre-order accepting right now, but right now I just have one of those Stern Pinball signs up there, like the infinity mirror ones. So Damien, yeah, I'll be at Pinball Expo. Yeah, thank you for that. I try to be a generally calm and positive person until I'm not. I'm just kidding. I appreciate that, though.
You can keep the ball for playfield multiplier. Double scoring.
pleasant.
Keep up the collecting.
Oh, you're from a galaxy far, far away.
What does the Dakota reveal?
Where is that, Damien?
As I expected. This will never be over until Optimus has been destroyed.
I haven't heard that call out yet. It's awesome. Duro 13, I haven't seen that yet. No. Well, Damien, I don't know. I'm flying to France soon. Maybe I'll hook up with Lazarus Knox over there. I don't know. I had a work trip. I've never been to Europe. I've never traveled to Europe. I've never had an opportunity or reason. I'm going there for work, but yeah, enjoy coming to watch the streams anytime. I'll be doing this pretty much all the time. And also, Gerald, I don't know why I'm on that Facebook post. I saw that, but I don't care. It's an honor to be, acknowledged. But.
More than meets the eye.
Transformers, more than meets the eye. Autobots wage their
I am Optimus Prime.
There we go.
Skill shot.
Oh.
Never give up.
My precious Energon.
Shoot for Soundwave.
If you wanted my attention, you have it now. Skill shot. It is not over yet.
In the next episode of The Transformers.
Energon
Try the
Storm.
harder mission.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier. Playfield is now at 2x.
Boom, boom, boom.
Skill shot.
Megatron has discovered the heart of Cybertron, a device of immense power. The Autobots shrink themselves down and enter Megatron to retrieve the heart. But are they up for the task? As we
Yeah,
begin
Damien,
this
no worries. I
episode of
appreciate that that comment. I actually, for me, it's been a good hobby and quite a good community. For 99% of has been very positive, and if I'm ever able to go to shows or travel, I like to show what I see at the shows too. So
5, 4, 3, 2,
Card collected.
time is up. We must learn from our failures.
can I start the mode again? Oh no.
Discover a lagoon filled with electrum, an indestructible substance. Will the Decepticons steal it all for themselves? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Now, I can take it from here. Run the data through our decoder.
Bum, bum,
Better luck
bum.
next time.
Game over.
But yeah, I was watching, I mentioned earlier, Retro Ralph had on that. There's a mod that goes over this area. It looks cool, and it looks like the toys from back in the day. I think I might look into it. It covers up a lot of this metal stuff, but it kind of looks like it belongs. You know, that kind of shiny plasticness. I couldn't tell if it looked like it was like a 3D print or what, but meow, 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 wow, 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 wow. But yeah, it's a thing. Another day, more pinball. Nothing news related happening, but you know, another one for what's Robot Adjacent have to say. Just trying to make that font a little bigger there, but well, I am maybe I'll play another game. I do have an 11 o'clock at work today that I'm going to participate in, but yeah, in general terms, I enjoy consuming all of the pinball related content. I don't, none of it really bothers me or threatens me. I think it's just fun. And what else is new? I have, if you guys didn't watch the Barrels of Fun Factory tour, I had dropped that video on the weekend, so it's on the YouTubes. It's a great shot, or a great experience of a little bit of David Van Ness's side that you don't see all the time. Just a raw, unfiltered, uncut. I didn't cut anything. I was going to edit and cut some stuff out, and I'm like, no, you know. I asked him, like, do you want to see a copy before I post? He said, no. So, but that's on the YouTubes. David Van Ness interview tour of Barrels of Fun. I love doing those sort of things if I somehow get an opportunity to. I think we need more of that kind of positivity and like insider kind of behind the scenes stuff. There's so much that's kind of cool and quirky that does happen behind the scenes. And I know it's not often that everyone gets to access it, but I do think, you know, we don't talk about the Houston Pinball Expo. Houston is a fun show. If you're anywhere near Houston and can drive to the Houston show, it's definitely worth going if you can drive there. Flight and hotel. It's also a show that I only need to be there for 2 days. I'm going for the whole show because I have friends in town, but it's one that's on the list. Northwest Pinball and Arcade Show is also awesome. A great experience there this year. They have the best selection of, I want to say, like classic and antique EMs, and also they have the Northwest Pinball Collective, where I had got this shirt. I bought the shirt to support them. Northwest Pinball Collective has their kind of club of people bring some really good games to that show. So
My name is Optimus Prime.
let's switch back. Thank you, Damien. Yeah, and Rex. I think one thing that was clear, you know, make no mistake, I'm a huge Stern fanboy. I love Stern Pinball. I think Barrels of Fun is great. They have their niche. They have they're not trying to grow too quickly. I think they're here for the long haul. And I think because of the family business ownership touching the games aspect of it, I think they'll be around for a long time. I look forward to what they make.
I shall be avenged.
Shoot captive ball for playfield multiplier.
Get more points. 2x scoring.
I love when there's a captive ball right up close.
Getting mad. In the next episode of The Transformers.
I keep trying the harder one, but I don't think I've completed it yet. Oh no. That's annoying. John, talk about it. I don't know what are they recalling? The Pokemons?
You have a superior targeting system.
Oh, dang.
There's still a chance.
Megatron has built a device to siphon all energy from the sun. Can the Autobots stop this insidious plan in time? As we begin this episode of The Transformers.
Laser beam, Rampage, prepare for battle. Operation Warfare.
Good luck, Dinobots. Now follow me.
Shoot for Soundwave.
But what doesn't catch on fire? I mean, I heard the game was hot, but
This won't help. You are destined to fail.
It is not over yet.
I can pretty much guarantee you that the reason why the game's caught fire, I bet you it, so they use, when you hit the slings, don't both slings go at the same time?
Jack, can you make out what this says?
What's up, Kevin? Thank you for the like on the faceplace. I appreciate it.
You have
That was a fast game. A free game! I gotta tell my wife.
Soon?
Free game. Gotta place my order. The free game was Bon Jovi, so I have to order. Yeah, so if the slings and pops share a coil. I don't remember if like what if the ball gets stuck in the pop nest and just keeps firing like crazy? Which is goofy. I mean, whatever. I could picture flippers, like kids just sitting there tapping the flippers and the flippers overheating. But I am going to order the airball protector for this game and a few pieces of Mylar, because I know that once you put an airball protector, that same energy is going to bounce and then just bounce directly into the pit playfield at the lights. So I'm just looking and I'm seeing some dimples out in the middle of the playfield, and you know that's from the ball flying and bouncing. There should not be a dimple path out in the middle of nowhere so far. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. That was loud. Had it turned up. So later today, chances are Transformers I'll have on the stream again, unless there's a code update for one of these other beauties. I also have a couple videos to drop on YouTube, so stay tuned for those if you're not a follower on other social media. Check out the Facebook. On Facebook, by the way, some people have been a little bit confused, but I have a Facebook page for Grownup Adjacent, but also there's a Facebook group. The Facebook group is like the kind of after hours chat, and everyone can post in there. Facebook pages, though, only I can post. So I wanted something where the community can post and the community can show their games room and the community can be involved. And it's turned into that. We're over 500 members. I'm going for 1,000. It's going to be good. It's getting interactive. So Damien asked a good question. Do I like movie footage on the LCD on a pinball machine? I kind of do, but Jaws is a bit of a special case. Jaws, they pulled it off so well. The music in the movies just timed so perfectly I also really do like Star Wars Fall of the Empire because they have so much video in there. It might not totally correlate to what you're doing, but it's still awesome. I know not everyone will agree with that, but I do like that about it. And I do think there should be more movie pins coming. I know they talk about maybe the Goonies or, you know. Yeah, I do kind of like, so Stranger Things, for example, I love the show integration in Stranger Things and the audio callouts from Stranger Things. So I would say I am someone that loves movies on the background. I don't like when you can't skip them though. So like I was playing Munsters and I don't think I could skip. I wanted to skip. Or I was playing something and I couldn't skip. Anyways. But yeah. Yeah, I was trying to think of that. You're right. Cookie Clicker Legend, and a few updates ago, Godzilla made it so you can skip everything, pretty much. Almost everything. But James Bond, you can't. You can skip most of it, but not all of it. And actually, I heard it was the licensor that said, make it so you can't skip our movie. They wanted them playing. So, interesting. Because in James Bond, I just want to keep going. I don't want flow broken. I think that if games can have those movies and sound integrated, but you can still skip them, they're still interesting, but, you know, I don't like flow being broken. And not to say negatively about Beetlejuice, but Beetlejuice has, I feel like it's not a flow game. It sometimes gets stopped by either the cutscenes or the scoops or some of the shots that just don't go where they feel like they should go. But it's not a bad game per se. It's just the scoops are, I feel like 2 is the limit of scoops. But someone called it Beetle Scoops. I thought that was clever, but I don't think it's a bad game. I think it's a victim of the hype for sure. And I did notice there's a friend pointed them out as well. Beetlevux, yeah, Beetlevux or Beetle Scoops. Yeah, it's a good game. I love what they're doing at Spooky. I think their next games will be great. You know, I'm not gonna order one in advance. Like with Beetlejuice, when Evil Dead was sold out, I told my distro, put me on the list no matter whatever the next one is. I'm not going to do that again. I've got enough games right now that I'm not going to take a risk. I'm not a speculator. I don't want to be, I don't know. Not really, John. Not really. The show's okay. I just watched the movie. It's okay. I'd like to see it first, but I'm not gonna order one with sight unseen again, not from them. Like I said, I wish them well. I think they're great people, great passion. I just won't be ordering one in advance. But it's a personal situation, not a judge on that company as a whole. But I always be cautious about saying, something that might be in a moment. Maybe I just suck at Beetlejuice. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I got mine set to like super easy too. I went to all the modes and like turned everything up. But Beetlejuice is a family favorite. Like my wife and daughter love it. So, for that reason, I love it. To see them come down and my daughter playing the Deo mode with She's like, oh, is that the one where I got into the mode? She's like, is that the one where the flippers go crazy? I'm like, yeah, you want to play my ball? She's like, hell yeah. Heck yeah. She said everything. But it's funny though, you know, here's another example. People that love Dungeons and Dragons, they love it for the reasons why it's different. You know, I was even listening to Don from Don's Pinball podcast yesterday. He was saying, you know, he's like, no, Dungeons is bolted. He's like, it's different. I like the flow, the sound, or not the flow, the modes. And it's just a different experience. I think that's the same with Beetlejuice. It's like a sit down and enjoy game. You know, not everything's a tournament player. Not everything's, you know, Jaws, James Bond, Godzilla. You know, even those Godzilla plays pretty long in tournament. Kong plays long in tournament too, but it's so fun to watch people play it. You got to set it up so hard, otherwise it'll play forever. But I love watching Kong in pinball tournaments. But I'm looking at the clock and I do have to run. So I want to give you guys a sincere thank you for hanging out today. I spent about 7 hours yesterday working on my streaming rig, like cutting weight, removing metal, moving lights, making it so I can do collaboration streams easier. Had a great collaboration stream with Johnny Button and Jess on the J Biscuity channel.
Chris Hewitt's _ is our newest follower.
We go.
Welcome to the Grownup Adjacent community.
Thank you, my friend.
Chris Hewitt's _
Chris Gits. I like it. Yeah, thank you for the follow, the subs, gift subs, all of you guys, you know, I appreciate it. But I wanted to get the rig set up so I could easier do a stream with friends. Like when we were in Atlanta, we did that sitting around the pool table room or the home theater room stream. But I want to do one where I connect with friends in other places that are also, you know, streaming people. But it was fun. I mean, we did pretty well considering. The thing about winging it is you get real, raw, real-time opinions. The only thing is next time I would stick a sticky note so I don't miss any topics. But it was awesome. It was fun. Lots of people tuned in. So we should make an effort and do some testing and try that again, Jess. It was great. The only thing we were sitting beside each other, but we need to figure out how to do it so both of our cameras are visible. It is possible. I know it is. I know audio is easy, but anyways, we'll get that done. It'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna jam out. I have to go to work. We got a tour today. There we go. Gift subs. We're gonna hype train, Ryan. We're gonna run in a hype train. But yeah, thank you for the gift sub, Rockhound to Jess. But I'm gonna do. Which one am I gonna do? We're gonna go out on a slow one today. And again, thanks guys for showing up, hanging out. The discussion was good today. We talked about a few things. I didn't adjust my flippers on Transformers. I think I will. Viewer earlier in the show recommended that. But probably Transformers will be on again later too, but we shall see. Might be a surprise. It's my air guitar. Talentless air guitar. So, side quest, my daughter wants to have her own channel. She's way too young. She's like 11 or 12-ish. And I'm like, no, we can do a channel for you. Just we don't want your full face in it.
Our darkest hour.
To push the start button. I pushed one of the buttons. So I might have her on stream, but I don't want her face on stream. Too many creepers out there right now. That might be what worries me, John. Boom, 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 boom.
Life's a game, nobody cares. Coffee cold, arcades dim. Culture's fading, losing its hymn. Pinball dreams in the glow. Steel ball rolls, where does it go? Arcade lights keep me alive. Buzzing home, the world's behind.
Well, that's the thing too, Chris Kids and others. Like a lot of my friends have their kids and daughters and friends' kids on stream. I'm gonna hold off for a while, make it her choice. And you know, plus I would be heartbroken if only the streams when she's on did well. I'd be like, this is strange. But I'm gonna raid out. If you're a viewer on Twitch. I'm gonna raid out too. There's another, a little bit smaller streamer on right now playing Jurassic Park. So be kind. It's another language. Dang it. Never mind. Please hold. Yeah, Chris gets, I probably won't. I'll probably, just if she wants to play. Oh, we're on a hype train right now. I didn't know. We're in a level 1 hype train. There we go. Keep it going. Couple more minutes. Yeah, I know I probably will hold off, but there is a way too where you can have like almost like a virtual camera or virtual image over faces. I've heard it doesn't always work. So, also too, it was a good conversation to have. I'm like, why do you want to have your own channel? Why do you want? Yeah, like it could be a VTuber. I mean, part of me also doesn't want to open a can of worms and be like, well, you can VTube. Then she'll want to do a whole bunch more of that. So I don't want her to grow up too fast. Yeah, there is a lot of creeps and follow. Yeah, so. Just in hand, that is the truth too. I've told the story before. Like one time I was playing Dungeons and Dragons on stream, and I was like topping out at 100 million. It was just kicking my butt. My daughter comes in and puts up like 600 million and walks away. I'm like, my reflexes, they aren't what they should be. But I do actually have to run. So I get to head out. The other channel I was going to raid to, I'm going to raid to them anyway. You know what? They're a smaller channel. It is in another language, but, channel's offline. Never mind. Okay, so we're not going to raid out today. I'm going to say goodbye slowly but catch you on the next stream. Again, if you're not following on Facebook, YouTube, and all those places, go check it out. Give me a search. But yeah, have a wonderful day too. John, Jess, Chris, Justin Hand, everyone, Cookie Clicker, Rockhound, everyone that was in the chat today, all of you, thank you so much. And I will catch you on the next one. Peace out. Dun, dun, dun. Later, Duro 13 as well. Thank you for the support. Dun, dun, dun. Cookie Clicker 2. Peace out. Have a good day, everybody.